Good day. My name is Samuel Gallant. I am the product manager responsible for many of the Pharmascience lower-cost alternative or generic products marketed to your hospital, retail, nursing home, or wholesaler accounts. Today I will present a brief introduction to some of these products. I refer you to the current price list in which we have listed all of our products, the price list price, and additionally comparisons to major name brand products. Many of these products are sold at different prices in your individual territories. This is dependent on contracts or agreements that we've signed with individual hospital groups or with individual retail accounts. You'll hear more about these contracts and these agreements from both your district managers and from Shelley Donnelly, our contract coordinator. Finally, one small word of advice. Not all products are tendered by all hospital groups, and not all products are awarded to Pharmascience. In your travels through your territory, one of the things that you should constantly be aware of is both your products and who you're selling them to. Try and uncover new niches for your products. Try and uncover which products are not contracted for by individual hospitals and which ones you can sign agreements for. I've also prepared a comprehensive training manual which each one of you will be given during your in-house training, which is really a Bible of all the different products that I'm responsible for and all kinds of product information for you. Please use this manual as a reference manual to help you whenever you're faced with a question that you might not know the immediate answer for. Now to discuss some of my products. The major products that I'm responsible for are a group of laxative products. What I try to do today is to concentrate on the major products, and later, towards the end of my discussion, I will talk about some of the minor products. The first group of products that I wish to discuss this morning are the laxatives. Laxative products facilitate the passage and elimination of feces from the colon and the rectum. Many people, especially the elderly or the institutionalized patient, use laxatives to alleviate what they consider to be constipation. What is constipation? There are many definitions of what constipation is, but it is generally agreed that constipation is a decrease in the frequency of fecal elimination characterized by difficult passage of hard, dry stools. It usually results from abnormal slow movement of the feces through the colon with resultant accumulation in the rectum and in the descending colon. There are many different causes of constipation. However, they can be summarized basically into 5 different groups. 1, there is drug-induced constipation. For example, analgesics, people who are on chemotherapy and at the same time receiving high-dose analgesics tend to become constipated. The second cause of constipation is metabolic or endocrine disorders. For example, several diabetics can become constipated. The third group is neurogenic constipation. Disease states such as Parkinson's disease have been known to cause constipation. Fourth, there are diseases of the large bowel. For example, if you have a lesion in the colon, in the rectum, or the anal canal, all of these can cause constipation. And lastly, dietary-induced constipation. Lack of sufficient fluid or fiber intake, and, as some of you probably don't know, excess processed cheese, which actually hardens stools. Now, what are the symptoms of constipation? Well, many practitioners have felt that the normal frequency for bowel movement is from 3 times a day to 3 times a week. People in the latter category are generally symptom-free. However, some consider themselves to be constipated. Hence, it's very difficult to come out with a general definition of what constipation really is. But basically, what it comes down to is a reduction in the number of bowel movements in any given time period. How do we treat constipation? Well, there are 2 basic ways to treat constipation. Initially, we can induce a laxation, if you wish, with a high fiber diet, lots of fluid, and exercise. And by and large, for most people, that's enough to reduce the incidence of constipation. Or, secondly, we treat them with laxatives. Now, there are many different types of laxatives that are available on the market today. And the first group are the bulk-forming laxatives, products that you take, you drink a lot of fluid, and they tend to swell. Things such as Metamucil or Pharmascience's own brand of natural source laxative. These products swell in the intestinal tract, and they eventually stimulate peristalsis. Peristalsis is the movement of the feces through the intestinal tract. The second group of laxatives are the emollient laxatives. These are detergents, or scientifically they're called surfactants, which when you ingest them, increase the wetting efficiency of the intestinal fluid and facilitate or aid the mixture between water-soluble and fat-soluble substances to soften the fecal mass. Products that fall into the emollient laxative group are products such as docusate sodium in capsules, liquid, drop, concentrate form, or docusate calcium in the capsule form. It's a parasympathomimetic agent, which is used to treat urinary retention. The market potential for this product in Canada is greater than $2 million annually, with a large amount of the business in provinces that are not constrained by formularies, such as the Ontario formulary. PMS methanochol chloride is available in bottles of 100 tablets in 10, 25, or 50 milligram doses. There are only two competitors in Canada for this product, Duvoid, which is now marketed by Roberts Pharmaceutical, and Uricoline, which is marketed by Frost. As I mentioned, this product is a new launch for Pharmascience, and you should be asking for an order on every pharmacy visit. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of my talk today, these are basically the major products that I'm responsible for. There are many other minor products that I'm responsible for, and I won't go into them in detail here. Suffice to say that they are listed again in our current price list, and you will receive more training on them during your in-house training sessions at Pharmascience, where we will discuss them in depth with the training manual. One last note. Pharmascience markets a lot of its products in different package sizes and different formats, but we've been one of the innovators for unit dose products in Canada. Many of the products that we manufacture in large sizes, such as bottles of 1,000 capsules, are now packaged in boxes of 30 in unit dose or hundreds in unit dose, specifically for the hospital. Currently, Pharmascience markets 15 different package sizes of unit dose products. In conclusion, as you can see from my product responsibilities, they span many different disease entities, with products both for the hospital, the retail, and the wholesaler market. During the course of your training, we will discuss many of these products in much more detail than we have today, and you will have the opportunity to do practice details. You will also be given a copy of my training manual and local training by your sales managers on the territory-specific opportunities of all my products. Thank you.